Alright, hey, what is up YouTube, and hey, what is up Dead Frontier community? This is gonna be another video that we're gonna be talking about the Dead Frontier community while we're also hunting down some bandits and some other bosses. The bosses are quite close to second on bunker, so it'll be a pretty decent video actually. And I'll get to speak my mind freely on the community. Uh, I thoroughly enjoy most of the community themselves. I have no problem with any of the players outside of the Discord, and the only problem, gripe, or any of the grudges and whatnot are all the players that I have met on Discord only. And majority, oh, I really need to start paying attention there. Majority of the players that I have problem with are just, I don't know. I would just call them straight up simps. They're simps for Admin Poon and Neil and Clayton. After the Dawn weapons were updated, they were immediately nerfed the day after. The day they came out, everybody was praising them as really good weapons. The people who were lucky enough to get the blueprints on the first day were talking about how, oh look, these weapons are insanely good. It was a great update. Good job. Dawn gear should be this strong. It's really good. Maybe we could have a little bit of a buff. Like, we're asking for buffs. Clayton was asking for buffs. He was like asking Neil for buffs, and guess what Neil does? Instead of buffing the Dawn weapons like Clayton wanted, Neil ends up nerfing the Dawn weapons. He nerfs the Dawn weapons the day after they come out. And my gripe, my problem is with majority of the community. They're simping over the community for updates and whatnot. Not the community, but like Neil and Clayton and anybody in between. I think I'm in the middle of like a full-on leech session. None of these players look like they're not AFK, although they might be. Yeah, so like it's constant appraisal of like Neil and Clayton for every little update. What they did was they made an update that took away the cost of limited edition implants and made it only 800 credits each for gold members and 1,000 for not gold members, effectively cutting all the prices of all the limited edition implants. They didn't care about the people with the original limited edition implants. They just cut a brand new one, so any of the people that wasted their money previously can go fuck themselves. That's as simple as I can say it. I don't know how to make it any nicer or more polite. But regardless of that, it was a good update. I will admit that, but at the same time, he can compensate the people that had already pretty much, like, you pay $200 to get your limited edition implant, and then he releases this and you're pissed off because you just wasted $200 to get it, and now you can't get the other ones because you just wasted all your money on the one that you just lost. Like, it's sad for a lot of people who got fucked. But regardless, the update's done and it's over with, and it's a good update for the lower level players. But what he did that so people can use credits to get limited edition implants. He could have made it a craftable, cost in-game gold, find the implants, use devil hearts, something like that. He could have made these implants craftable, but instead he made it cost credits. He skyrocketed the credit prices, and like this is a cash grab by Neil, and people are not understanding it on Discord at least. The players that play the game and have been playing the game for years, they know that this is a cash grab. They know that this is poorly implemented implant update, and like players like Preda, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate because I'm talking about Preda, but Preda said something along the lines of, I have no idea how this update could have been implemented any better. There's absolutely no possible way that this could have happened any better than it did. I think that's so narrow-minded and silly to believe that there's only one way to do something, and if you don't do it the way that you did it, that you, like, it's impossible. Like, he made it seem like it's impossible to make this update any better. And that's the thing, is it's not. You could have made it a crafting system. You could have made it lootable, like lootable parts in the inner city and whatnot. The update could have just been overall just a lot better, but it wasn't, and it was more of a pay to win update. But it reduces the price for people to pay to win. So it's like, it's a good update with like a good mindset, but not done in a good way. So what does this do for Neil? This update gets the appraisal of everybody. Like, hooray, Neil's not doing pay to win no more, but he is. It's just less pay to win. As long as you're paying less, you're okay with it, right? Like, that's the whole general consensus of the Dead Frontier community, is we don't want to have to pay $500. We're okay with paying 200 though, but not 500. 500 is way too much. It's pretty much that, and that's why this update was received with so much praise. Then you have the Dawn items upgrade. We were begging for X-Dusk gear. We're like, we really need X-Dusk to get buffed. What happens? They release buffs, but they make it where you're not allowed to actually use the buffs until you craft them by getting Dawn gear, and you have to get these blueprints. These blueprints, these experimental parts from killing these bandits that are actually pretty difficult anyways. So the parts are expensive too. So you got expensive parts, you got expensive blueprints, and then you have to pay $8 million upgrade costs to upgrade your weapon. And what is the damage? The Dawn Enforcer gets +6 damage, base damage. What else? The heavy machine gun gets like a +3 damage increase per bullet or something like that. I think it's 3 or 5 or 6 or something. It's like 5 damage per bullet, and it turns out to be a 30 DPS increase if you're holding down the trigger. So it's like, wow, we got our buffs, but like it's like, wow, new content, but at the same time you have to jump through hoops to get this content. And even if you jump through hoops to get this content, it's not worth it. It's marginal increases in damage. You like, if you're wasting all your money on these like Dawn upgrades, then why not just buy the seasonal gear, which is like, I hate to tell you this. I know a lot of you guys are probably watching this. You've seen my other videos and you're like, man, Fishbro's a really salty player, blah blah blah. I mean, I was a little salty, but at the same time I had a lot of good points. And the thing is the seasonal gear is it's better. It's better than the Dawn gear. You have the Bloody Machete. I have it in my bank or in the storage. The Bloody Machete is better than the Dawn gear. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It has more DPS. You can one-shot zombies at a faster speed. You need, like, what? I think it's 30. It has, like, double the attack speed. And it has, like, almost the ability to one-shot rumblers and long arms. It really, like, you only need 20% damage, or I think it's like 35% damage. So you need a damage boost to be able to one-shot rumblers with the Bloody Machete. But it's a significantly more powerful weapon, and it's a much better looting weapon with just a few damage boosts. So in a sense, you can consider the Bloody Machete the X-Dusk Enforcer, and the Dawn Blade the X-Dusk, what's it called? No. The Bloody Machete would be the X-Dusk Enforcer, and the Dawn Blade would be the X-Python. I was losing my mind and not understanding what I was trying to say, because it's X and X, so it's weird that he named another series an X thing. Like, he could come up with original names like the Power Python or the Cold Python. Like, I mean, just come up with something new. Like, just call it Big Fucking Gun or something. Something silly that would be even better than just saying X and naming it the same exact things like he's always done. Like, the naming sequences and whatnot, they're all silly and they're unoriginal. I don't know. There's a lot of improvements that can be done. Clayton is doing the best he can, but he has extremely limited access to programming to get the game and whatnot. He made the Volatile Leaper. Really great boss. A lot better than okay, what are we gonna do? Like, let me explain the boss cycles real quick and why I have a problem with them. The boss cycles are, we're going to put a unit here, we're going to put a picture on it, and this is what you guys are falling for. You guys see these characters? These are only like squares on the map. These are unit frames. That's all they are. There's a 2D image, or 3D model image, because it's Dead Frontier 3D, not 2D, but it's pretty much a 2D game. Essentially, it's overhead shooter. It's just an image there. You walk around, and the way the bosses are balanced is there's a different image. the 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 hitbox and the size of the boss is increased. From the Titan to the Black Titan, you get increased speed. You make a flaming variant, so we need a flaming Devil Hound now, so we can get another flaming zombie. And then it's as simple as that. You just keep getting the flaming variants, then the same variant, then and oh, we need a new boss. Okay, release the flaming variant. And it's the same exact boss, but we fall for it because it's like, oh look, it's just this. It's silly. It's really silly that we accept flaming zombies as like a cool version of the old zombie. Oh wow, really? I might die here if I'm not careful. All I gotta do is avoid getting shot. Not very easy when they can shoot through the cars. So object and programming in this is like sometimes it's very buggy in the game, and we accept that as normal. It's okay, that's fine. We've been paying $500 for guns and stuff like our wraith cannons, and we're totally fine with the enemies being able to spit through walls, shoot through walls and whatnot. Like it's to be expected. It's okay. Why? Because the Dead Frontier community in Discord has been okay with mediocrity for a while. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. God bless, I hope they don't kill it. I hope they don't kill it. If they do, I'm going to lose my loot. I gotta touch the inventory. But yeah, so it's really simple. We're constantly accepting low quality things and minor updates like these as big appraised updates. They released reskinned craftable versions of X-Dusk with slightly increased damage values. That's what it is. That's what this update is. And everybody's loving it. Oh my god, this update's so good. I can't imagine anything better than this. Oh my god, I didn't repair that. And it's really silly that we accept this as high quality content and whatnot. I don't have any more armor, so I have to be careful, very careful. I think I'll take out this bandit right here, as long as the other guys don't shoot me. Okay, they will shoot me. I probably should shift and run around and shoot zombies to keep aggro off as I'm shooting him. Yeah, so like I said, the updates are very simple updates. They're not insane like inner city expansions. There's no new buildings being added to the game. There's no new interactable things. You can't drive this car. There's not like it's a flamethrower or anything. Like everything is the exact same. If you're watching this video, you're probably getting bored of the gameplay right now. You're looking at it like, oh look, he's running around shooting zombies with a wraith cannon. What has he been doing 5 years ago? He was running around shooting zombies with a wraith cannon. And has there been any significant change? No. But we're still gonna fork out like $200, $300, $400, $500 for all these new implants, or not even new. It's just regurgitated implants. Like the limited edition implants were re-released as epic reskins. And I called this. I called this in the Discord, and people said that he can't do that. I'm a lawyer, and I know that this is fact. He can't re-release limited edition stuff. And I said, dude, you're an idiot if you think Neil is unable to do something in his own game. And what do you know? He's able to do it. And what does he do? He does do it. He re-releases the limited edition implants, reskins them, and gives them out to the Dead Frontier community, and we gobble it up. And so I know I sound like a broken record, but like I keep getting told I'm wrong, and then next thing you know, I'm right. But nobody wants to hear it because when I'm right, they don't like it. But it's not you guys. It's not you guys listening. One sec. Whew. Boy. Shit. Sorry. Cough or sneeze. Oh no, I don't know if I should continue fighting here. I should loot. Oh my god, this is so many zombies. Why are there no other people killing these bandits? Nobody else is helping me. I have no clue why none of the aggro is going on them. Yeah, that's really aggravating. None of the aggro is actually touching them at all. Thank God, finally. Alright, get off of me. Yeah, so, what I was saying is, these bandits are good. This is an update by Clayton. He did an actually insane job doing this. Oh, that's really great, though. I can't even get the loot from this bandit because I looted the other bandits. That sucks. Oh, wait, what the hell? The bandit... Never mind. The bandit's all the way over here. This guy died all the way over here. That's crazy. Alright. Cool. Okay. So I think somebody shot him with a chimney sweeper or something. Some of the updates have been cool. A lot of the things in Dead Frontier, and the reason why I'm so cynical and mean to the Dead Frontier Discord community is because they're the players that have hardcore supported Dead Frontier for the longest time, and they don't demand change. They are okay with mediocrity. They are okay with simple stuff, back-to-back simple things over and over and over. Like the ones in the Discord that I talk about aren't even the majority of the people watching this video. You guys, I like. You guys have a brain on your head, a head on your shoulders. You guys think about it and you're like, should I actually spend this money buying this when I can just earn it in game? I can just loot for this and get it. Like, I mean, I don't need a Wraith Cannon right now. I don't need to waste this $500 I can use for rent. Like, I can change things and just do this, or I can merch or whatever. Like, you guys are the ones that like I actually have some respect for, whereas the rest of the community just seems like not the rest of the community, because that it means it sounds like everybody. I'm talking about a very few specific like Discord players and whatnot, but like there's people that have a high amount of gameplay. They're proud of like being level 325. They're extremely proud of being level 325. They say it with pride and joy. I put in over 100,000 hours on this game. I have grinded to level 325 on the same account 18 times over. It's like elk. This guy has, I believe it's like 1.8 trillion experience, and you only need 8 billion to reach level 325. So this man is level 325 like 70 times, and for the majority of the community, you can't even hit level 325 if you're playing like for a few hours a day, every single day of your life for 10 years. You can't hit 325 until like maybe 10-15 years later. And the rest of these guys are like, yeah, I've been 325. I did it during an event, and I played 15 hours a day for 30 days, and I had like 600% EXP boost and stuff, and I had to do this every single event, and I bought gold membership for these events, and I paid a ton of money in credits so I can get these. And I'm just like, dude, you're putting in so much effort, paying so much money, and you're barely getting that 325 now. And you're telling me that you, like, some people are doing the top survivor competition, and they said, oh, top survivor is easy. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, that's really not easy. They're like, yeah, it is. I won the top survivor, and I only had to put 16 hours a day in to win it. I'm like, wow, you only put 16 hours in? Oh wow, I should run for top survivor. They're like, yeah, just make sure that you're playing 16 hours a day for every single day of the week that you run. I'm like, wait, you didn't say every week. So what they're doing is they're treating this like a two full-time jobs, and they're shooting zombies like this. Pixelated zombie, you're just shooting. You're doing this, shoot, and you're running around, shoot, and you're doing this for 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, to win the competition. And if you don't win, you have to do it the next week. And they're saying this is easy. These are marginally easy tasks for them. That's why I am not narcissistic, but I am cynical of these players and their beliefs. They're telling me that Dead Frontier should discriminate Dead Frontier. So what I was told is discrimination is good, and Dead Frontier should discriminate and have Americans pay less money for gold membership and credits than other countries because their country, the country's money doesn't convert well to. Hey, hey, look, one of my fans. Hey, Nico. Yeah. So their country's currency doesn't convert as well to dollars as our dollars convert to their currency. And in one way, I mean, I can understand your currency is not worth as much and you might have to pay more in the cost of living, but like that's still discrimination. Discrimination is oh my god, I gotta run all the way around. Oh my god, I don't think I can get out of here. Discrimination is discrimination. No matter what way you look at it, you're still charging us more and charging them less. I mean, like you're doing it because their country is poorer, and I mean I can respect that, but at the same time, I don't think discrimination is the way to go. I think if you were to make a suggestion like that, you would want to make it where it's not discriminating against Americans, but it's also helping the others. So like maybe Neil would cut his profits to allow people to get GM in other countries, which would be fair. So you wouldn't charge Americans more, you would just charge like the other people less in terms of like exchange fees, taxes, and all that other stuff, where like they only have to pay the $8 instead of having to pay like 10% for converting and 15% for this and 10% for that. I mean, all that is like an extra like bunch of work, and it's a lot of effort for people to get GM and stuff. So I get it, but like at the same time, you don't have to discriminate against us. And I was like, this is a really silly thing. Why are we having this argument? And they were just telling me like, oh, well, I want everybody to have fairness, and I'm like, this isn't fairness. This isn't equality. And yeah, that's just one of my arguments that I had. Regardless, I think most of my arguments in this video are like more understood, less rant ravey, and more explanatory. And I think that the gameplay doesn't really change. The gameplay hasn't really changed in forever. Like, look at this. I've been doing this for the last like 8 years, I think. When was the Wraith game? No, like 5 years, I think. I was doing this with the GA 19 beforehand, so I got my GA 19 reskinned. So I got a different looking GA 19 with more damage on it. But besides this, I was doing this for like the last 8 years. The straight technicalities, I've been doing it for 5 years because it's a Wraith cannon. But if you think about this as a reskinned GA 19, then yeah, it's the same thing. I've been doing this for 8 years. And then, I mean, it's enjoyable. This is fun. But, like, it's also, it gets boring, you know? It gets boring. You just shoot these zombies and shoot these zombies and shoot these zombies. Look, they die quicker. Wow. So impressive. I mean, I get it. It's fun. There's other guns in the game. But there needs to be change that's significance for me to want to spend all my money. And these people just want to spend, like, thousands of dollars on an over-the-shooter RPG flash game. That's what this is. It's an MMO RPG, but it is an over-the-head flash game. I mean, I can understand the people wasting, like, not waste. Actually, yeah, it is wasting. But it's more spending if you enjoy it, right? It's spending if you enjoy it, but not in this quantity for Dead Frontier. In this quantity, it's wasting. And in Dead Frontier 2, it's more spending because you're enjoying it, and it's not a cheap flash game. Neil is putting all his effort, all of his work, all of his time, and everything he can in a Dead Frontier 2. It's a game worth playing. I mean, I don't play it personally because it's not my... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh no. So it's not my cup of joe. It's not my like favorite game or the game that I would love to play forever. I prefer flash games like this one. So Dead Frontier 1 would be more fun, but I don't want to spend all my money if the game's not even being developed still. And that's the truth. The game is not being developed. Admin Poon does not care about Dead Frontier 1 as much as he cares about Dead Frontier 2. The coding for this game is spaghetti code. The coding for the game is spaghetti code. The way the game has been set up is it's pay to win constantly. You regurgitate the same formula. You re-release a new gun, minigun, give it 4 pellets maybe, with a bunch more damage, and then you release it for another $500 per like purchase, and you just watch as the money flows in. I mean, it's a winning business strategy, but at the same time, don't expect me to praise it for being this massive, amazing. Yeah. Don't expect me to praise it as this massive, amazing game that has changed so much in so little time. Like, it hasn't. It really. Ooh, we have an outpost attack. It really hasn't changed. It's the same exact game. See, outpost attack. I'm running around in the same circles, just shooting the same zombies. No different gun, no different experience. Like, I mean, I got more speed. Look at me, I can move faster. But if you plug, if you open the mods tab thing, all you do is you change your speed, and boom, you have the same exact experience as you do now. Or you change your damage and you have the same exact experience. The Dawn weapons, they're reskin versions of the Dusk gear. They're not different guns, really. They're the same names, same exact concepts, no changes in stats or anything, except just increased damage. If you pull out your X Dusk Enforcer, you equip 5 X Violence Implants, you have a Dawn Enforcer. If you're using the X Dusk Enforcer, you now have a Dawn Enforcer. Congratulations. Now, if you use the Dawn Enforcer with implants, now you have multiplicative implants. In that sense, you have more damage. So wow, it's really like groundbreaking and insane. But I mean, the damage wasn't changed to reach higher breakpoints. You can't one-shot rumblers or anything like that. There wasn't any like gameplay effectiveness. So like the Dawn Enforcer makes it easier for you to one-shot long arms, but that's it. It feels more like an X Dusk Enforcer. So I don't wanna upgrade to it when I have friends showing me like videos of it, and I might do a reaction video of the Dawn Enforcer and explain why it's not worth upgrading. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing, and I need like the rest of my Dead Frontier community to like realize that Neil hasn't put as much love into the game as he used to. He used to release like cool new armors and stuff like the Corpse Caribus. It would change the look of your character, right? You would have a completely different cosmetic look. You would have a completely different like idea behind it. It's 400 400 health, and you take equal damage to your health as to your armor. So you have to find more medicine to heal yourself as you're taking damage, but it lasted significantly longer. It was like the first looting armor ever, and it was super cool. I almost died. Yeah, it was super cool. Then like you got the Vengeance Guard, where it's just like, oh, here's all the armor. Here's 800 armor. You can survive anything in the game. Nothing can one-shot you no more, and this has 95% absorption, so you don't even need to use medicine no more. And so it's like things like that. You got the Wraith Cannon, can blast away all the enemies just like the Gaw. Does more damage because the the Gaw 19 didn't have that like I kill everything feel, so you had to release the Wraith Cannon. You know, it's just like that. Then when the Wraith Cannon started feeling weak, he had to release like damage boost, so you can have more damage, so you can feel better about killing all these things quicker. Like, look, they're all dying super quick now because I have 14% damage. I don't know. I'm very cynical at this point, but I do want change. I want change like really badly, and nobody wants it. Nobody wants it like I do, or they don't want it with me. I mean, I would love for change to happen in Dead Frontier, but it's just not going to, unless we ask for it, and we don't want it. We just want cooler cosmetics and more damage and more whatever. I mean, I don't know. I can't change people's minds at this point. Anyways, I think I ranted long enough. I'm glad you guys listened. I'm glad you guys watched the video, and if you liked it and you enjoyed it, please hit the like and subscribe button, and have a good day.